Dear students, welcome back to computer science class. In the last class, we discussed the file handling concepts. In the file handling concept, file mode parameters we discussed in the last class. So file mode parameters means how the files can be opened, for what purpose you are opening the file. Either the file may be opened for reading purpose, writing purpose, appending purpose, or if you want to perform the operations on the binary file, so that purpose we have to open the file. Another one is no replace, no create and trunk. Okay, so these all are the file mode parameters. The next is input and output operation with respect to file. So if we consider the normal program, the input and output operations are, so we have to use the cin. So directly we have to use the cin. With the help of keyboard we have to enter the values. So those values are present on the monitor. So whatever the keys you are pressing, the same text has to be displayed on the monitor with the help of input statement. So we have to feed the data. Here output means we have to use the cout. But with respect to the file, so the functions, what are the functions we have to use for input purpose, what are the functions we have to use for output purpose, so we have to discuss now. The first one is put. Here put is a one type of output function. So it is used to write or print the single character. For example, here char a is equal to yes. Here character means a single character that is enclosed within the single quote. Enclosed within the single quote. See here, char a is equal to yes. Here put means obviously it is the output. Output means we have to create the object of offstream class. So if stream class is there, offstream class is there, fstream class is there. So here put is a output function. So that's why I can create offstream f. Offstream f. So here offstream f is a object of fstream class. Next, so once the object is created, we have to open the file. So again there are two methods to open the file. First one is using the constructor, we can open the file, or second one is using the open method, we have to open the file. So directly I can write offstream f a.txt. It must be within the double quote. Here a.txt is a file. So this file is opened for offstream. Offstream means output file stream. For the output purpose, the file will be opened. Here the file name is a.txt. Next, here our character is yes. Char a is equal to yes is there. With the help of this object, this data is stored in the file. Which file? a.txt. If you want to write the data into the file means we have to use the put function. Put is used to write or used to print the single character. See here, f dot put in the bracket of a. Here f dot put in the bracket of a. Here a value is yes. So this yes is stored in a.txt. If you want to view the output means you can open a.txt and this file consists of yes character. So this is the put function. So here put with respect to the file. Suppose if you are not using any file means here put in the bracket of A, or cin dot put in the bracket of A means it is used to print the character on the monitor. Okay, so in the data file handling, everything will be with respect to the file of stream. So why we have to use the offstream class means because here put is a output operation, output function. So that's why with the help we can create the offstream object in the bracket of file name, and here f dot put in the f a dot txt file is there. F dot put means this a value, that is s is stored in a dot txt. Here the output will be in the file. So after executing the program, you can open the a.txt. So that file consists of yes. Okay, so this is the put function. So next is get function. Second one is get function. Get. See here, put means output, get means input. It is used to read the single character. It is used to read the single character. Suppose the a.txt consists of n number of lines, or it may be the 5 lines. So among the 5 lines, with the help of get, it will fetch, it will take only the single character of the file. So if we want to get the value, so we can create if stream object. If stream f in the bracket of a.txt. Here no need to store the values in the put function. So before creating the object, we can assign char a is equal to yes. So after creating the object, after opening the file, so this a is stored in a.txt. Here if stream f in the bracket of a.txt, here f dot get in the bracket. In the bracket of a. Here f dot get in the bracket of a means it will get the character from the current cursor position. So wherever the cursor is pointing in the file, so that character will be get and it is stored in a. And finally we have to write cout a. Once the data is getting from the file, again it is visible to the user. For that purpose we have to use the cout of a here. Cout of a. First function is put function, second function is a get function. Here put function is a output function and get function is the input function. So put is used to write the single character, get is used to read the single character. So these two and another function is there, and all are important for 3 marks. So maximum time they have to ask, so explain the input and output operations with respect to the file. Okay. Next is string input output operation. String input output operation. So in the previous operations it works on only the single character. Put means you can get only the single character, you can write only the single character with the help of put function. Get means you can read only the single character. If you want to read more than one character, so we have to use the string input and output operation. The first one is getLine. GetLine function. So here getLine means it is used to read the entire line. For example, a file consists of 5 lines or it may be the 10 lines. If you want to read the entire line, or if you want to read from beginning to the some particular position, so that time you have to use the getLine function. The syntax for getLine function is, first we can create the if stream f in the bracket of a.txt. Next is f dot getLine in the bracket we have to mention buffer comma size. Here buffer indicates the name of the variable. For example, I can declare char a is equal to 20. It means that whatever the file is there, that is a.txt, after getting the text, after getting the characters from a.txt, it must be stored in one variable. In generally we call it as a buffer. Suppose if you are using char a.20 means, here we have to mention a size means comma 15. So with the help of f dot getLine in the a.txt, it will get the 15 characters and it is stored in a, and finally we have to print cout of a. The difference between get and getLine is, get is used to read only the single character, getLine is used to read the entire line, or from starting position to the or current position to the number of characters. That will be decided by the size. So this is the string input operation. Next is input output operation on binary file. Input and output operation on binary file. First one is read, another one is write. Read and write. So input output operations on binary files. So binary files means, I already told that binary file means whatever the format is there, that can be stored in the memory. So as it is, the format is stored in the system. If it is a text file means, the characters will be stored in terms of ASCII characters. ASCII means it has one unique value, whatever the keys present on the keyboard, so all the keys have one unique value, so that is nothing but the ASCII value, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. So that is the one committee, they have to given one unique number for all the characters. So here input output operations on binary file means, again it consists of two operations or two types. So first one is read and second one is a write. So first one is read. So reading means getting the data or getting the characters from the file. So whatever already the file is created, so it consists of some lines or it consists of some characters. With the help of this read function, we have to get the characters and we have to print. Write means with the help of write, you can write the content into the file. The syntax for read is, first we can create if stream f dot read in the bracket of char star and variable comma size of variable and variable comma size of variable. And size of variable. Size of variable. See here. So if stream, obviously read belongs to the if stream, that is input file stream class f object dot read. Directly I can write read. Here char star and of variable. Here char star means here we have to mention the name of the file. For example, see here, if stream f dot read in the bracket of double quote of a dot txt, double quote of a dot txt, comma. So iOS scope resolution of binary. So first we can write this one, because suppose if you are not mention iOS scope resolution of binary, so simply I can write, so if stream f in the bracket of a dot txt like normal function. So whatever you can created the object with the help of file name, it is applied to the normal text file, not the binary. So that's why, so in the read function case, in the read or write, or if you are working on the binary file, means the file must be opened with the help of iOS scope resolution of binary. Read in the bracket of a dot txt. A dot txt means file name. Sorry, here no need to write read here. First you can open the file. If stream f in the bracket of a dot txt means you are working on the a dot txt. For what purpose? For what purpose we have to open, or which type of file we have to open? That is, it will be decided by this one, second argument, that is iOS input output stream scope resolution of binary. So after writing this, next is if stream f dot read. We have to follow this syntax. We have to follow the syntax. First char star is there, so I can write char star. Here and of yes, comma, size of yes. So before this one I can create one object, that is student yes. Student yes. See here student is a class and yes is the object. So if you want to read the object, we have to use read. So object means it refers the class variable, it refers the more than one variable. Here the properties of students are roll number, name, percentage, like that. Okay, so here f dot read in the bracket char star. Here means char star means it's a pointer variable. We have to get all the data and of yes, address of yes is the student object, and how much data, how much size it will be accept, that is the size of yes object. For example, a student consists of two variables, that is char name of 10 or int roll number char name of 10. So the size of the integer is 2 bytes, the name is 10, so total is 12 bytes. Here the size of yes is 12 bytes. So depending upon the number of variables, depending upon the data types, it will get the size. So that will be decided by object. Okay, so this is the read. And whatever the student records, for example, a student consists of roll number 1 name xyz. So this complete record will be get with the help of this read. A student consists of roll number 1, name xyz means with the help of this read function it will get the data into the object. It will get the data from a.txt and it is stored in s. Okay, so this is the read function. Okay, another one is write function. So again as it is, only the difference is, so again we have to follow the same syntax, only the difference is we can create the object with offstream class and instead of read we have to mention write. Here offstream. Everything is as it is. So there is no change in writing and reading. Okay, only the difference is read function, here we have to use the write function. So this is completely about the input output operations on binary files. Okay, in the next class we will discuss some more topics. Thank you.